Good afternoon, travel professionals, and welcome to today's training session. As always, thank you very much for taking the time to join us today. We very much appreciate it. I am Doug Cook, publisher of Jack's Facts Travel Marketing, and I will be your moderator today. And today we're joined by Marcelo and Jessica Roman of GT Tours. GT Tours is a tour operator who, for the past 30 years, has been specializing in tours to Latin America. And today's session is going to be all about the beautiful and exotic land of Peru. Also joining us later today during the question and answer session will be Connie Cepedis from LATAM Airlines. And as I said, both Marcelo and Connie will be available for questions and answers after the presentation. So please do send us your questions in the space provided, and we promise to get to those. And lastly, today's webinar is being recorded, so no need to take copious notes. We will be sending you a copy of this presentation. And with that, let me turn things over to Jessica and Marcelo.
Well, good afternoon from Miami. I'm Jessica Roman. On behalf of GT Tours, your partner in travel, thank you for participating in this exciting presentation on Peru. But first, a few words about GT Tours and our air partner to Peru and South America, LATAM. At GT Tours, we have 30 years of experience in developing, designing, and operating distinctive, innovative, and unique nature, adventure, and cultural-oriented travel experiences for individuals, families, or small groups to Peru and other South American countries in combination with LATAM. We invite you to be our partner in selling Peru as one of your destinations. Traveling in Peru with peace of mind, safety, and confidence during 2021 and 2022. The land services, tour programs, and hotels we have in our Peru portfolio and provided by our tour operator representative in Peru comply with all USA, international, and Peruvian regulations and policies on safety with all applicable COVID-19 protection protocols. Same strict safety protocols apply to our air partner to Peru, LATAM. A journey is an experience that begins with anticipation and ends with a lifetime of memories. So welcome to our journey to Peru. LATAM joins us in welcoming you on this journey to Peru. Some of the many reasons that we selected LATAM are excellent flight customer service throughout the flight, the most modern aircraft fleet operating in the USA and South American market, 3 cabin class categories to meet all passenger travel needs and budgets, safety protocols at airports and in flight, competitive net airfares for the USA-Peru leisure market. Most direct air service between USA and Peru from its 3 gateways. Miami with 2 daily flights, Los Angeles and New York with daily flights. In addition, direct air service to Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, and air service within Ecuador and its Galapagos Islands, plus service from over 50 cities in combination with Delta Airlines. LATAM operates the most extensive local service throughout Peru. 8 cities with service to and from Lima and 14 daily flights between Lima and Cusco give great flexibility to the traveler. We will be presenting the webinar in 2 parts. Part 1 will cover Lima, Cusco, the Sacred Valley, and Machu Picchu. Our journey begins enjoying the comfort and onboard service of a LATAM flight from USA to Lima, the capital of Peru. Peru offers an incredible mixture of archaeology, historical monuments, nature, and adventure throughout 3 distinct regions. 1, the coastal area next to the Pacific Ocean, featuring deserts, beautiful beaches, and fertile valleys, as well as Lima, its capital. Then the highlands area, dominated by the Andes mountain range. And finally, the Amazon, or jungle area, of lush tropical vegetation forming part of the Peruvian Amazon region and home to Peru's largest nature reserve areas. All international passengers arrive in Lima. Flights from the USA normally arrive late evening or early morning. Enjoy Lima with a stay of a minimum 2 nights to explore a city rich in colonial culture, art, old and new architecture, world-class museums, excellent hotels, and a thriving culinary scene focused on Nuevo Peruvian cuisine, with one of our fully escorted locally tour programs, including transfers, hotel accommodations, and tours. For clients who prefer to proceed directly to Cusco and beyond, we recommend an overnight at a hotel near the airport, then fly to Cusco early morning. We start our tour of Lima at the colonial and historical center of the city. Change of the guard at the Government Palace of Peru, rebuilt in 1937. Plaza Mayor and its magnificent fountain surrounded by colonial buildings displaying beautiful wooden balconies. Enjoy one of our guided tours of colonial Lima at night with a visit to the stunning Plaza Mayor. Another view of Plaza Mayor, or the main square. Visitors enjoying leisurely Plaza Mayor. And here, Archbishop Plaza with a beautiful colonial balcony, or several beautiful colonial balconies, and home to the Archbishop of Lima. This dates back to 1535. The Lima or Basilica Cathedral also dates back to 1535. An interior view of the cathedral decorated with absolutely exquisite gold leaf altars. And here the San Francisco Convent, one of the finest examples of 17th century colonial architecture, houses a superb museum of religious art. And an evening view of San Francisco Church. San Martin Plaza here was inaugurated in 1921 on the occasion of the centenary of the independence of Peru. A monument in honor of General José de San Martin stands in the center. In addition to visiting colonial Lima, we continue on to and explore modern Lima. A view of Costa Verde cliffs in Miraflores, and at the bottom, the renowned Rosa Nautica restaurant, open since 1983, offers a complete selection of Peruvian and international cuisine. A beautiful view of the Costa Verde at night. One of many distinguished museums in Lima, the renowned Larco Museum, is located in the Pueblo Libre district of Lima, housed in an 18th century viceroyal mansion built over a 7th century pre-Columbian pyramid. Chronological galleries provide a thorough overview of 4,000 years of Peruvian pre-Columbian history and art. Larco Museum, the Gold and Silver Gallery showcases the largest collection of jewelry used by many notable rulers of pre-Columbian Peru. The museum is well known for its gallery of pre-Columbian pottery and displays of craftsmanship of several centuries of Peruvian history, mainly in pre-Inca gold. The must-see Gold Museum, as well as other distinguished museums, are included in our cultural tours of Lima. Open markets. Here, your clients will experience a rich variety of fresh aromas and flavors inherent to Peruvian cuisine and get to shop with a chef and guide to learn the art of Peruvian cooking. Clients can participate in a cooking class to prepare the famous ceviche and pisco sours. Great souvenir shopping. Clients will have fun perusing the many souvenir stores Lima has. Stores offering handmade crafts, notably silver jewelry, wall hangings, alpaca clothing, and so much more. The Pachacamac ruins. If you have time to spare, just an hour away from Lima, explore an extraordinary archaeological complex rich in pre-Columbian historic and cultural significance. Pachacamac is well worth the visit to learn about one of the most important pre-Inca pilgrimage sites in South America. Hotels in Lima. A small sample of the many hotels we recommend in deluxe, first class, and tourist superior category. Hotel Belmond Miraflores Park, deluxe, located in Miraflores. A room with the option of ocean, city, or garden view. Hotel Boutique B, Barranco, deluxe, a charming hotel in the Barranco area with excellent restaurants nearby. An inviting outdoor terrace to enjoy meals and/or cocktails. Casa Andina Hotels offer 3 hotel categories: private collection, select, and classic, all very nice locations in Miraflores. Spacious and comfortable rooms at the private collection hotel. Hotel Casa Andina Select. Casa Andina Select double room. Time to depart Lima on an early morning flight to Cusco via our air partner LATAM. The airline currently offers 14 daily flights between Lima and Cusco. Visiting Cusco City, Sacred Valley, and Machu Picchu, all part of the Cusco area. This map shows the route our flight takes from Lima to Cusco, a short flight, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Cusco, with its colonial stone architecture, wide plazas, big temples, and palaces decorated with abundant goldwork, many colossal constructions built for the eternity, is a city well worth visiting and enjoying. View of Cusco's main plaza surrounded by well-preserved colonial buildings and houses. Another view of its main plaza. A busy street near the main plaza. Souvenir shops, restaurants, all in well-preserved colonial buildings. A beautiful aerial view of Cusco at night. The Cusco Baroque-style cathedral was built on the foundations of the palace of the Inca Huarachocha in Cusco. Construction began in 1550 and was completed a century later. The Temple of the Sun at Coricancha was the most sumptuous temple in the Inca Empire. Some 4,000 priests and their attendants once lived within its confines. Coricancha also served as the main astronomical observatory for the Incas. Overview of the Sacsayhuaman walled fortress is part of the city of Cusco. which was added to the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1983. Another view of Sacsayhuaman Fortress. Inti Raymi, an Inca yearly celebration. It was established by the Inca Pachacutec in 1430 AC and was celebrated every year during the winter solstice of the southern hemisphere, the day when the sun was farthest from the earth. Inti Raymi celebration. Celebrating Inti Raymi in the main plaza in Cusco. Cusco also offers incredible souvenir shopping opportunities. Clients will be delighted with the vast selection of artisans' work. Hotels in Cusco. All of the hotels we recommend are located at or in walking distance from the main plaza surroundings. Hotel Belmond, Monasterio, Cusco, Deluxe, one, if not the most beautiful and elegant hotel in South America. Hotel Suite. Another view of the hotel internal patio. Hotel Inca Terra, La Casona Cusco, deluxe room. Hotel Boutique Aranwa, deluxe, a charming hotel with excellent service. Hotel Casa Andina Plaza, first class. A room at Casa Andina. After visiting Cusco, we continue to the Sacred Valley on a very relaxing and pleasant drive, admiring its verdant landscapes. We drive along the Rio Urubamba, the scenic Urubamba Valley. En route, a stop at the Tunupa restaurant on the riverside to enjoy excellent Peruvian cuisine, or to enjoy a relaxing picnic outdoors. A local child in traditional dress. A local farmer practicing ecological earth plowing. If they are lucky, your clients will encounter and enjoy traditional local musicians en route. At the Living Museum of the Andes, or Awana Cancha, observe animals such as alpacas and llamas in their native environment and learn about local craft techniques during spinning and weaving demonstrations. Awana Cancha experiences. Your clients will enjoy feeding the llamas. Ollantaytambo. Towering above the town of Ollantaytambo is a huge Inca fortress of steep stone terraces rising from the edge of the town and leading up to the fortress ruins at the top. Another view of the fortress. Another must-see in the Sacred Valley, the salt mines of the village of Maras. On the way out, your clients can browse the market next to the salt flats that offer an exciting and diverse array of salts. Salts including a unique dark smoked variety, an excellent choice for cooking and grills. And Morai. Near Maras, visit a site of unusual Inca ruins, mostly consisting of several terraced circular depressions, the largest of which is approximately 30 meters deep. village of Pisac and its fertile valley. The Sacred Valley is rich in traditions, folklore, and craftsmanship. Locals are proud of their heritage and begin practicing early in life and continue practice at all ages. In Chinchero, a small Andean Indian village in Sacred Valley, a view of the colorful Chincheros native market. Here, Chincheros open vegetable market and a welcome chance to observe amazing and beautiful weaving techniques. Local artisans' work here is on display at their local market. And here your clients can sharpen their bargaining skills in any of the markets they visit. Another view of a native market. Other activities include mountain biking, kayaking in the Rio Sagrado or Urubamba rivers, and horseback riding. Terrain biking, and for the more adventurous, zip lining. Zip lining. As we did for Lima and Cusco, we offer a sample of the hotels we work with. Sacred Valley Inca Terra Hacienda Urubamba Deluxe. One of the Hacienda Standard Deluxe rooms. Hotel Belmond Valley Sagrado, another fine Belmond property. One of its deluxe rooms with a garden view. Villa Urubamba Hotel, a fine first-class option in the Sacred Valley. A Villa Urubamba standard room. Sol y Luna Lodge and Spa, superior first class. A very charming hotel boasts one of the finest Peruvian food restaurants in the valley. One of its charming rooms. Now on to Machu Picchu. Depart up Ollantaytambo Station and enjoy a train ride with breathtaking views in all directions. Another view of the train ride to Aguas Calientes, or Machu Picchu Pueblo. Upon arrival, we take a shared bus transfer from Aguas Calientes to the Citadel Gate. We start exploring the ruins. No words, no images to describe it unless you see them in person. A view from a different angle. And from any angle, amazing photo opportunities. No matter how excited you might be about the ruins, do not try this. Rather, experience the positive energy of the ruins and a view from yet another angle. The Intihuatana, or Solar Watch. The Temple of the Sun. The Temple of the Condor. The Three-Window Temple, Ascending Huayna Picchu. Huayna Picchu from the top. Machu Picchu hotels. Here is a sample of the hotels we recommend. Inca Terra Machu Picchu Pueblo Deluxe, a very charming, warm hotel in Aguas Calientes. Inca Terra Machu Picchu Pueblo Deluxe room. Hotel Machu Picchu El Mapi by Inca Terra. First class, also in Aguas Calientes. Very comfortable. One of their standard double rooms. Hotel Casa del Sol, standard first class, Aguas Calientes. Hotel Casa del Sol, very cozy atmosphere. Hotel Belmont Sanctuary Lodge, deluxe, just across from the Citadel ruins. A standard suite. A romantic dinner overlooking the Machu Picchu mountains. We have two Peruvian rail companies providing the round-trip service between Cusco, Ollantaytambo, and Aguas Calientes. A Vista Dome train crossing on the way to Aguas Calientes. Peru rail service aboard the Vista Dome trains. Entertainment aboard the Vista Dome train. Peru Rail Expedition wagon seating. Peru Rail Expedition onboard service. The Hiram Bingham train, luxury. Enjoy it. Delicious buffet service aboard. Cocktail and bar lounge. Enjoying dinner. Inca Trail trains. Inca Rail first class service seating. Inca Rail first class service. Inca Rail first class service. Inca Rail private lounge service. Inca Rail private service dinner wagon. Inca Rail train. Inca Rail the 360 service seating. Inca Rail the 360 service onboard service. Time to return to Cusco aboard one of the train services provided. If any clients did not visit Cusco when they arrived there, this is the opportunity to do so. We have plenty of ideas to make their stay worthwhile. Your clients traveling with peace of mind continues aboard a LATAM flight to Lima or on to their next destination. We invite you to take a few seconds now to visit and save this link, which will be very useful for booking your clients to Peru. Thank you for participating in our joint LATAM GT Tours webinar, Part 1. Reminder, webinar Part 2, November 18th, 2021. Arequipa, Puno, Lake Titicaca, Amazon, Puerto Maldonado, and Iquitos. For those participating in this first webinar and joining us in the second webinar, we will be raffling a round-trip ticket to Peru via LATAM with a 3-day tour package in Lima. We are your partner in travel. We have 30 years of experience in developing, designing, and operating distinctive, innovative, and unique nature, adventure, and cultural-oriented travel experiences for individuals, families, or small groups. We take pride in tailor-making trips to suit the special interests of your clients. We create truly memorable holiday or adventure experiences to all of our South American destinations. All needed contact information is right here below. On behalf of LATAM and GT Tours, thank you. Thank you for participating in our webinar 1. We look forward to welcome you for our webinar 2, November 18th. And
All right. Fantastic. Thank you, Jessica, for that very comprehensive presentation about Peru.
you're very welcome.
Let me jump into some questions here.
And then I'm going to turn you over to Marcelo.
All right, great.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Marcelo.
Hi.
Okay, so we have a few questions here for you.
Okay.
Let me jump right into those. First of all, can you discuss the current travel protocols for entry into Peru?
Okay. The protocols for travel into Peru varies by month depending on the situation in Peru. Right now,
Sure.
it looks like the situation is very much controlled. So they have the basic requirement is to have the 2 vaccinations uh, on, taken, and also a test like a PCR test prior to the trip.
Sure.
And there's no quarantine or anything right now required.
Okay, perfect. And we have a question, what is the best time to visit Peru?
That's an interesting question, a good question, because Peru basically is a country of all seasons, and it depends where you want to visit. If, when you want to visit the Sacred Valley, it's really best to visit the first days of the month, weeks of the month, of the first 3 months of the year, and also I will say from January to June, July, uh, for the valley, for the Secret Valley and Andean region. For the jungle, it's best to travel when it's not a rainy season. And for the Lehman coast, because they're in the southern hemisphere, the seasons are completely opposite in here. So, for example, December, in January and February are kind of is the summer here in Peru, in Lima, in Peru.
Right.
So you get humidity and 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 also some rain.
Okay, great. Another question, is Peru currently open for tourism?
Peru open for what?
For tourism, can people travel
Oh
to?
yeah. Latam is operating full service. It is open. Of course, everybody, like in the United States, we have to follow the protocols, like mask wearing, distancing. All our tours and services are providing under those protocols. So are the hotels we're providing, our tour operator, their vans, and everything. We comply with that for the peace of mind of the passengers traveling.
Wonderful. Another question regarding that. I don't know if you would know, do you know if the country is open to people who have not been vaccinated, or do you have to
Uh,
have the vaccine in order to travel to?
Most likely they will have to be quarantined,
Okay. Okay.
which is not worth it because they will have to stay in a specific hotel for up to 2 weeks. So,
Right. Right. Okay. Great. And for the clients that are on your tours, do you assist them with getting the tests that they need to be able to return to the U.S.? The COVID tests that are required for re-entry back to the
yeah, yeah,
U.S. Do you
okay.
assist them
Uh,
with that?
yeah, yes, we certainly. When a travel agency requests or a client, but basically travel agency requests from us information on tours and a quote, we provide to them the exact information of the flying from the States to Peru and the requirements from Peru to the United States.
Okay.
So they have an up-to-date information for the clients.
Sure. Great. Okay. And can you tell us a little bit about your preferred travel agent program?
Okay, basically the for example the travel agents that participated in our webinars, we include them in that preferred program, and that means that they will get pri priority information of our tour specials promotions, plus also an additional commission from the basic.
Okay. Fantastic. Great. And another question, do you offer travel agents fam trips?
Yes, yes, we do. We haven't, of course, because of the pandemic,
Sure.
offered that from the last years, but we hopefully will be able to offer to for 2022. We can also offer based on FIT farm trips, but basically not necessarily will be a good rate uh, throughout the package because there will be one or two agencies. So we will
Sure.
get a discount for them, but not as good as it could be like a group farm trip.
Understood. And I'm assuming that when you do restart fam trips, you would notify the agents that are your preferred travel agents.
Yes,
Agents that are part
we
of that
will.
program.
All the participants here will be included in our database, and they will be receiving starting next week all kinds of information, not only to Peru but to all for all our destinations.
Okay. Fantastic. Well, Marcelo, I think that's all the questions we have for you today.
Okay,
So I guess we will wrap things up. Again, just a reminder that this presentation has been recorded. We will be sending the travel advisors, excuse me, a copy of that. Also, if you need to see it sooner, you can go to our website, which is jacksfax.com. And underneath the travel advisor resources, you will see our area where we host the webinar recordings.
great. Thank you
And
for your help, Doug. And thank you
absolutely,
all the agencies for participating.
absolutely. Thank you all for participating. Just a reminder that we will be sending out an invitation for GT Tours next webinar. Please sign up for that to be in the running for that fantastic 3-night trip to Peru with Air.
Great.
So
We
be on the
look
lookout for
forward.
that.
We look forward to welcome them for the webinar too.
Great. Thank you, Marcella. Thank you, travel advisors. That will wrap it up for today. Everybody have a great afternoon, and we will see you next time.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you.